Hallo und willkommen zurück. Kann ich einfach durchmarschieren?
Excuse me?
Ist immer so geil, dass man hier einfach durchmarschieren kann. Kein Mensch hält uns auf, kein Mensch behelligt uns.
I mean no offense, but I think you might be lost.
Ich glaube, es ist nicht geil. Hier bin ich verbogen. Nee, du kannst also dahin. Ich kann dich dahin bringen. Sind die beiden gleich? Ja. Nee, das passt nicht. Okay, das dahin, das dahin. Ist auch keine Sau interessiert, dass ich hier drin bin, ne? Mal wieder geil. Ah. Die beiden sind relativ... Okay, du passt sowieso nicht. Wo musste denn hier passen? Lalalala. Kann ich einfach abdampfen? Oh, eine Sternkarte, danke. Dann reisen wir mal zurück. Ist schon bald wieder.
Three-star space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. All right, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
Karte. Es hat mich keiner gesehen. Das ist auch schon echt geil, ne? Dass man so gar nicht behelligt wird. Und wieder. Zack.
Just the person I wanted to see. You got that schematic? Good work. R&D's been looking forward to this one. I need to deliver this to Vina so she can start the reverse engineering process, but first, Ulara wants to see you. I've upgraded your security level so you can access the executive floor, where her office is. Tell her assistant Maeve you have an appointment. I won't be far behind, in case you get lost.
Falls du dich verläufst. Momentan macht das echt Spaß hier. Ah, verdammt. Verdammt. Ich Talent gerade, ne? Ich will zu viel. Jetzt macht das. Danke.
Can I help you? Name and appointment. Confirmed. Ularu is wrapping up a meeting with Genevieve. You can wait here or in the lobby area. I'll let you know when she's ready to see you. I see Imogene Salso is supposed to be with you.
I'm right here, Maeve.
Good. It should just be a moment. Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
You know, if they aren't willing, that leaves us with only one option.
God, Ularu, is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. Now, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Fine, but you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting.
Keep out of my way and I'll... Good. You're finally here. The one I've been hearing so much about. I'm Ularu Chen, head of operations here at Ryujin. So tell me, what do you think of your new job so far?
Deep, yeah.
In that case, it sounds like our initial impression of you is turning out to be quite accurate. Now, my dear Jeannie here says you've been through the basics of what we do and pulled off success every time.
5 successful standard assignments and 1 specialized.
And on top of all that, a flawless record. It's no wonder they love you up here. I happen to have a personal assignment that I'd like to send you on. One that involves meeting up with an outside contact. Jeannie seems to think you're more than capable of handling it.
He's the best operative I've ever hired.
Let's not forget the only operative you've ever hired. Meeting with outside contacts isn't always as straightforward as your past assignments. Some can be fickle or demanding, so you'll need to decide how to handle them and what decisions to make on the fly. I'd use the word trust loosely. We maintain a relationship of sorts. Those who come through get paid, and those who don't, well, they won't live to regret it.
Okay, verstanden, das kriege ich hin.
Good, because if not, I can't imagine we have much use for you here at Ryujin. Your contact is Simon Rychek. He claims to have information on a new project that Infinity Ltd is working on. He said it's a game changer that Ryujin would be especially interested in. So, his asking price is the big thing to consider. Finance will reimburse up to 1,000 credits. So, if you have negotiation skills, use them. Oh, you'll get the information if you want to hang on to your job. Now, in order to confirm your identity, Simon prefers code phrases. I'll let Jeannie give you the details on this one because the concept is just beneath me.
Simon is into sports, so he enjoys any opportunity to talk about them. At some point, he'll casually say, "Looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year." You get to respond with, "Razor Derby is the only real sport." Got it?
Alles klar. Geht klar.
You'll find him in Sidonia, so I hope your ship's fueled. Just look for him above the Lux condos in the plaza.
You spoke very highly of this one, Jeannie. Let's hope he doesn't make a liar out of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to take care of.
Thanks for the
Oha.
confidence.
Dann reisen wir da jetzt mal hin. Gucken uns das einfach mal an. Gucken, was passiert. Cola-System. Da hinten. Da war ich schon mal. Sehr schön. mal gucken wir mal, wie wir ihn überreden.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other level.
Na komm schon. Was ist das für ein dreckiger Ort hier?
Hey, I want to talk to you for a second. Some friends of mine heard how you handled Steph. They, want a word.
Geht weiter.
No point. I've got nothing else to say. Everything you need to know is right here. Take it. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Lies die Einladung. Ich hab irgendwie ein ungutes Gefühl. Einladung. Okay. Okay, nö. Das werde ich nicht den Behörden sagen. Das könnte man sich auch angucken. Das klingt interessant.
Do your part to keep Symphonia alone. Praise the gunner and another unidentified person. My investments were really
I need to find a real bar. You lost? Or just come to ask an out-of-work miner how his day's going?
Bald was, meine... Nee.
Only good thing worth talking about these days is sports. Speaking of, looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year.
Okay, Reise Derby ist der einzig wahre Sport.
Damn right it is. I heard they were sending someone new. Nice to see you made it. I have information on a deal being proposed between Infinity Ltd and Deimos Stockyards. It's my belief that your employers would be highly interested in the details. So I'm upping my price. It's steep, yes. But that is why I'm also offering a little side job if you can't pay up.
Überzeugen.
For this little tidbit? Believe me, I know exactly what this is worth.
Oh, das ist jetzt hart. Finden bestimmt eine Lösung.
You don't know what you're talking about. I like the way you think. Perhaps.
Okay,
All
das war
right,
gut.
I'll lower the price. But that's my final offer. Unless you may prefer the side job now?
1000 Zahlen, na gut.
You're going to like it. As you may guess, being an informant is not without its risks. I've heard there's a merc in Saturn's orbit who'd like to cross my name off her list. Melai Liskova. If you take her out and bring me her gun as proof, I'll consider my fee to be waived.
Okay, was kannst du mir über sagen?
She's a freelance mercenary, used to work for Inception Technologies. But she likes her independence, so she went into business for herself. She specializes in killing for the right price. So before you get any second thoughts, you should think of it as doing the settled systems a favor.
Okay.
You're doing me a tremendous favor. Just know she won't go down easily.
Ich bin tougher.
So be prepared. Malai's ship is called the Datura. And like I said, you can find her in orbit around Saturn. Just remember to bring the gun back as proof.
Okay. Dahin. Ja, dahin muss ich. Muss auf den Saturn, glaube ich, oder? Hä? Hä? Reisen wir erstmal dahin. Die muss ja irgendwo stecken, ne?
That's about enough. That's more like it. So, tell me what you're doing here. I'll decide whether or not to strip you for salvage.
Hm.
Oh yeah? From what? You're the only thing around here that looks like a threat to me. So, give me one good reason why I shouldn't feed you to the void.
Hm.
Alright, who sent you? Hmm? I'm not going to sit here and believe you found me to start threatening me out of convenience. Well, I think it's 100% my business, considering it directly concerns me and my life. But if you're hell-bent on an alternative, let's hear it.
Wer den Tod vortäuschen?
Oh, really? And who's going to believe it with no body? I'm on my fair share of hit lists, and these people aren't just common criminals. They have resources. They'll find out.
Brauche nur deine Waffe als Beweis.
Like I'd ever hand her over. But... you have a point. Anyone who wants me dead would be dying to have her as a trophy. Alright. You can have Ember. But you'll have to come aboard to get her. You have my word, you won't be harmed. For whatever that's worth.
Ich habe ein bisschen Angst. Okay, gucken wir uns das an. Ich glaube, das ist eine Falle.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Kann ich noch irgendwie Vorbereitung treffen hier? Ich will jetzt nicht stehlen. Das ist mir zu wenig. Oh, ich dachte, du bist spektakulär.
I'm impressed someone like you even managed to find me. And using Ember as proof of my death. My little fan club would eat that up.
So besonders an Ember.
The first time Ember and I met, she was pointed right at me. And then backfired on the gloating bastard who thought he'd won. She saved my life more times than I care to remember. In my line of work, we're always in and out of the fire, if you know.
Okay.
I don't think so. You really think I'd let you just waltz onto my ship and I'd hand her over? If you knew anything about me, you'd know honesty isn't my strong suit. The only truth here is that I've
Ja, doch,
intended
eine
to
coole
kill you
Kopf habe
since
ich
the
kein Problem
moment you
mit.
set foot on my ship.
Zwei.
I'm pretty sure I've already made up my mind.
Müssen wir vielleicht...
I suppose you have a point. I already have enough targets on me as it is.
Okay, ich wäre nicht hinter jemandem, der, wenn ich nicht wüsste,
You only think you have the upper hand. Besides, I'd
kann das
start
automatisch überzeugen.
questioning your judgment if I were you. That's why you're in this situation. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how we can work this. Okay. Fine. You've compelled me to hold up my end of the deal after all. You get Ember, I'll disappear. Besides, I like to think of this as just a temporary arrangement. She's always found her way back to me before. Why should this time be any different?
Okay.
Oh, don't worry. I see this as some well-needed, dare I say, deserved time off.
Sieht denn
I'm
Ember
looking
aus?
forward to the fresh start. Now get off my ship. I've got an identity to arrange and a vacation to plan.
Okay, wie sieht Ember aus? Schon ein bisschen cool. Ist schon cool. Cockpit. Ja. So einfacher als gedacht. Aber sehr schön. So, auf geht's. Sieht einfach dreckig hier aus, ne? Ja, zumindest war sie bereitwillig, die Waffe abzugeben. Das heißt, vielleicht hier einfach eine Kugel in den Kopf gejagt, das wäre gut gewesen.
Look who survived the devil herself. Well, either that or you decided to pay up. So, that lying she-devil finally got what's coming to her. I've been looking over my shoulder for the past 5 years now, just wondering when she'd show up to put a bullet in my chest.
Was ist denn so Schönes gemacht? Ja.
We loved each other. For a time. But when you're in our line of work, relationships become the best weapon to hold against you. I betrayed her, and her brother paid the price. It's not something I'm proud of. It's strange. I always imagined I'd be happy knowing she's gone. Perhaps I've been running so long now that it will just take time for the relief to set in. You know, why don't you keep that gun of hers? I think it's time I left the past behind. Yes, let's. Enough about the past. The information I have is on a deal for something called Project Dominion. I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain surveillance and interaction data for Stanley McMillan, the Infinity rep, that I obtained myself. I'm also giving you a 3rd slate because you're going to need to download the files on Project Dominion off his computer yourself.
Das würde ich jetzt nicht erwähnen.
Best guess is it has something to do with Infinity getting into the neuroamp business. Stanley McMillan seemed to think Ryujin would be the one company threatened by this news, so their entry must involve something big.
Okay.
Getting information is what you people do. I'm just a lowly, yet very well paid informant, here to point you in the right direction.
Alles klar, mehr brauche ich nicht.
Nice doing business with you.
Okay. Möchte Ember ist auch noch eine relativ einfache Waffe, ne? Schaden. Das hat weniger als Ember. Der Cutter. Du bist nicht so geil. Ein Ember für Munition. Okay. So, ich wollte die Information lesen. Notizen. Okay. Notizen. Nee. So. Den Macmillan. Liest die Macmillan-Akte. Okay. Enter. Macmillan.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. He's even got a catchy code name. Project Dominion. Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat. Right? I'm telling you, this Project Dominion is the real deal. We ought to be selling this to Inception or Quantum. Hell, you should be in the Astro Lounge making Ryujin Industries beg for that tech. Ha! That'd be the greatest irony of them all, but not this baby. Dominion is finally gonna put Infinity first. We'll beat Ryujin at their own game.
Okay. Mit Sternen werft, okay. Okay, Leute. Das gucken wir uns in der nächsten Folge an. Bis denn. Ciao.